Good morning, students. We are going to discuss on chapter number 14, transport, the continuation part of it. Children, please open your textbook to page number 69. Okay, I've already explained the first part of the chapter, student. We are going to now continue the second part of the chapter. Now, can you see this picture? Okay, and you can see some children over here. Okay, and a car. Okay, the children are crossing the road basically. Okay, now, and in this picture you can see a truck, a, a car, and it is stopped near a greenery area and you can see the smoke through which the plants are getting destroyed. Okay, so carefully you have to see these two pictures, okay, on page number 16, and then you have to answer some questionnaire over here. Okay, students, studies the pictures and note the answers to the following. Where have the children stopped? Why have they stopped there? What are the children doing? What is troubling them? Now, children have stopped near the zebra crossing. Okay, can you see there? This. They have stopped because it is a traffic area. Okay, and what is troubling them? The noise pollution is troubling them. They are keeping all their hands on their ears. Okay, noise is troubling them. And what are the children doing? The children are crossing the road. Okay, then study the difference between the plants close to the road and those far away from the road based on the following points: freshness of the leaves, color of leaves, appearance of plants. Now, the plants which are nearby the road area are, if you see, it is like a dead plant. Why? Because of the smoke that is passed out from the vehicle is irritating the plants, and because of which the color of the plant is turning brownish. Okay, and the plants are dying. It is not that fresh. Okay, and the appearance, if you see behind area, there's more greenery. If you see this part, I'll bring it closer to you. If you see this part, the behind part, if you see, it is more green and greenery. And if you see the front area, the plants which are there planted near the roadside, it is all like dead plants. Okay, all brownish in color. This is because of the smoke. Okay, that the truck and the car and the vehicles are producing from it. This is all because of the fuel, because of the smoke, that the plant is dying. Okay, students, so this is the picture all about. Now, from the observation above, you must have realized that there is constant traffic on busy roads. Okay, nowadays in our area, if you see, students, the roads are all busy with traffic, especially in the evening time when offices, schools, colleges, all they are leaving 6 to 8 p.m. It is totally, if you see on the road, it is jam, fully traffic jam. It is very difficult to travel at those times. Due to the burning of fuel in the vehicle, they constantly emit smoke. Okay, when the vehicles are running on the road, it is emitting smoke from it. Okay, the vehicle, it burns the fuel, and because of which smoke is being emitted from the vehicle, and some poisonous gases also. These gases mainly include carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. Okay, the fuel which is burnt in the vehicle while they are moving on the road, this produces all this type of smokes, which are poisonous gases, students. Okay, similarly, minute particles of carbon and lead are also released into the air, and this gets mixed into the air, students, and excess of these substances lowers the quality of air in the environment, and because of which the air gets polluted in the environment, and those air, if we inhale, so we have lot of problem, we face lots of diseases in us. Okay, students, this is what we call air pollution, and this is actually called air pollution. Air pollution affects animals and plants in the following ways. Okay, this causes all air pollution, and this air pollution affects the animals as well as the human beings in the following ways. What are the following ways, students? Trachea, lung and eye disorders. Example, burning of the eyes. Okay, these are the following disease that the human being and the animals goes through. The leaves of plant shrivel up and fall. Sprouts get scorched. Scorched means sprouts are all gets destroyed. Leaves of the plant shrivels down up and fall. Shrivels up and fall means it turns brownish. The leaves dies and it falls from the plant. The growth and development of plants is affected adversely. It doesn't grow, and before it is growing only, the plant is growing only, it dies and it falls. Constant traffic through forest areas can harm the habitat of plants and animals living there. The wild animals in this forest begin to migrate elsewhere. Even this air pollution troubles the animals, through because of which animals migrate from one place to another. That means it leaves that particular area and it shifts somewhere else. The constant sound of vehicles create noise on a large scale. It causes ill effects such as restlessness, irritability, headache, lack of concentration, psychological disorder, etc. If there are traffic jams, air and noise pollution in that area increases, traffic accident causes injuries, deaths and damage to the vehicle. Basically, they are saying that what are the disadvantages we face because of the vehicles. Okay, students, constant sound, constant honking, constant noise, what happens to this? We feel restless, we are irritated by the sound and all, and we have headache and we have lots of problem and so much of psychological disorder that we face happens to. So in this particular part, they are just explaining what are the disadvantages of the vehicle. If you see the advantages in the first part, there are also some disadvantages about the transport system also. Now, can you tell, walking, riding a bicycle, using a private vehicle, using public transport, which of the above options will you choose on the following occasions? Going to study at friend's house who lives nearby. What do you do? If the friend is nearby, you will go walking. Going to school, which is about 1 kilometer away, what do? Use a bicycle. Taking materials to a science exhibition in another town, if you have to go in another town that is far away, students, so you will have to use a private vehicle. Going to a wedding in the next town means somewhere elsewhere, somewhere out, so there what you do is you use a public transport. Okay, these are some of the questions that you answer. Okay, students, now please go through the chapter which I have explained through till there, and still if you have any queries, you can ask me in the live session. Please read the chapter thoroughly and try to understand it. If there is any confusion, you can ask me, students. The later part of the chapter I will explain you in the next video. Okay, students, please read the chapter carefully and ask me the questions that you are having. Thank you, students.